Hi, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I make my coffee every morning. I usually wake up like around 9 a.m. and I make coffee for me and my father every morning. We're Cuban, and so we make espresso coffee every morning. And I'm just going to make you a little video here showing you how I genuinely make it. I like to make the espresso, and I like just a little bit of milk. So it's sort of like a macchiato, but with not too much milk. So it's just my little way of how I've been making my little espresso, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. You're gonna need a couple of things, obviously, to do this. So, step one, obviously sugar. 2, coffee, which is like the Cuban, what's the brand of it? Let me see if I have a packet here. Shit, actually, oh wait, actually I do. This is the basic Cuban brand that we use here in Kissimmee, Florida. Puerto Ricans use it too, I guess, but for espresso, that's probably the best. And a little bit of milk. And then your espresso coffee machine. This is my little setup. It was about $99, I think, at somewhere in the Florida Mall. I forgot. Sharper Image or some, I don't know, Bloomingdale's or something, I don't know. But, alright, so let's get started. Let's turn this on. And so it's on right now. When this light turns green, that means it's ready to go. So while that's heating up, let's get our stuff ready to go. That's our espresso cup. This is where we get the espresso's gonna go into. This is where we brew the espresso. So let's pour some in there. Are you seeing this up there? Okay. It's usually better when I have 2 hands, but I'm recording with my cell phone. Still haven't upgraded to a GoPro. So you want to just get a good, even. You don't want to get too much, and again, you don't want to put too much pressure. Just like flatten it down, like see like how it's like a little bit under. Clean off the rim, clean off any excess. See how clean that looks? Just a little flattened down. Don't press it down hard. Just like a tap, like very very lightly flatten. And look, it's already green. It's already ready to go. So we're gonna get this in there like this and like that. See? You start it from here, left, then move it all the way to the right until you have it centered here. And that's pretty much it. That thing is ready to go. And then check your water. There's still some water in there, but let's put a little bit more. I like to use filtered water. Might as well have it nice, good, clean filtered water in there, right? All right. So we got some water in there, and now this is where like it turns into like my little project. This is where it turns into like my little way of how I make my coffee. So here, Spanish ways, we don't measure or whatever. It's just eyeballing, So whatever that is, that's what it is. I'll do a little bit more in there. That's how it is. That's why Cubans die so early, and Spanish people die so young, because too much sugar. Alright, yeah, already got the cotton. Okay, and then look, this is my little trick. I like to put the milk in here. People usually do it after they make the espresso, but I like to do it while, because the milk is cold right now. So while the hot coffee is going in there, it's gonna warm up the milk and everything at the same time. So might as well kill two birds, right? So let's put the milk back in the fridge. That's in there. And close this up. Put that back nice and neat. This here. And we're ready to brew. Actually, what's pretty cool about this machine, I think it's set up for like two, where you can set up two coffee, so you can have two coffee cups there, like to make two of them. But I just use this, and we just make one big batch. And again, it's just just by eyeballing and just by timing from doing it for so many times, you're just guessing, just knowing how many when to turn it off. You could just tell by when the liquid starts to turn a little bit lightly and watery. You don't want to get it to where it's too much watery, then you'll get too much water in there, and then that's bad. So just shake it up, and you can already smell that great coffee aroma. That it just brings me back to childhood, man. I've been drinking this. I've been drinking this since I was a kid in my baby bottle, actually. This is how long. So I'm gonna turn this now to the left, so I could get the steam going. My dad doesn't do this. I do this. I don't think he does this because he doesn't know how to use this. This is like the steamer part. Like if you've ever been to Miami and you order an espresso, like that last part at the end when you order your espresso, and then they do that loud part at the end where they steam the hell out of your freaking coffee. That's what this is gonna do. So you gotta wait a couple of seconds for that to go. And while that's happening, we could it'll take like a minute or so. We could do some other stuff. I'll give you a little tour of my house if you want. This is the kitchen. I live here in beautiful Kissimmee, Florida, where it's getting insanely packed with a lot of Puerto Ricans. Well, first there was a lot of Puerto Ricans, and now there's a lot of Venezuelans coming over for the last 4 or 5 years because of all the bad shit that's going on over there. And I'm not saying this to complain about Venezuelans coming over here, because my last 4 girlfriends have been from Venezuela. So nothing bad to say about Venezuela. Love Venezuela. Beautiful girl from Venezuela, right? But they're very evil. I'm going to tell you that part. Very, very, very evil. All right, back to the coffee, right? Okay, look, it's done. The lights on green. All right, so look, we're gonna turn this steam part on, and bring it all the way to the top till you hit the bottom of the bottom part. See that? Just move it around there for a couple of seconds. All right, turn it off, and that's it. Now, what that did is just put like steam and like air into your coffee. And pretty much what that does is because the old ways, what we used to do is take 2 cups and just pour it back and forth to get air into the coffee. This is just a better, faster way of doing that, and a more efficient way. So, this machine is just a perfect cube for Cubans, This is a Cuban great espresso machine. I had this for about almost a year now. Works great. And it's ready to go. It has a little bit of milk in there, espresso. Look at it, it's all ready to go. Look how beautiful that is. Now the best part. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Pretty damn good. This is like straight off Miami, Cuban, like Calle Ocho. If you're Cuban, you know what I'm talking about. Like those street vendors, like when you're out there in the morning and you order an espresso, like before you come back on your trip, on a long trip or airplane trip or airport. This is just, that smell is just it just brings me back to childhood. Oh, so good. I mean, I could actually drink this at night and go to sleep fine. Like, this is how immune I am to that. And but yeah, I just wanted to show you my little way of how I make my little. I've been getting a couple of emails of they always see my coffee machine in my when I make one of the little videos in the house, and they always just ask about it, like what it is and stuff like that. So I just wanted to just shoot a quick little video about it. But yeah, this is the without this, I don't think this house can function, you know. But yeah, this is it's the best. I don't know what brand it is actually. What? Let me see if I can see what brand it is. I can't, I don't see any logos or anything. But if I do find something, I'll link it in the description. Okay. Thanks for watching, and yeah, if you like making espressos, watch my video, and hopefully do it my way, and let me know in the comments if you like it how this way, how I made it. You know. All right, guys. Thanks. See ya.